They hoped to be with family members in the United States. Instead, U.S. immigration officials detained them and gave them the option of a speedy, voluntary deportation back to Mexico. Trinidad is among an estimated 80,000 so-called unaccompanied Mexican children and teenagers who are deported each year from the U.S. At just 16, Trinidad has a young family to support and hope to work in the United States.
I wanted to save money so that I could build 2 rooms and a bathroom at home. With what I can earn in Mexico, I only have one tiny room and we are all living on top of each other.
They face many dangers along the way. Firstly, the difficulty of actually getting into the United States, where most hope to catch up with other members of their family who have already become economic migrants, and others flee violence back in their home countries.
This group of people are now boarding rubber rafts, which they're using to cross the border illegally from Mexico into the United States, and among them, a growing number of children and teenagers.
This year, the U.S. government expects to arrest and detain thousands more underage undocumented immigrants and deport them.
At this point, we have over 400 children at any given time that are in federal custody. The government statistics show that in 2006, over 100,000 children were apprehended by Border Patrol. The majority of those were from Mexico.
At this shelter in Reynosa, Mexico, unaccompanied children usually wait 4 to 5 days as they recover from their harrowing journey. By now, this little girl, named Alejandra, hoped to be in Houston with her mother, a migrant worker. Instead, Alejandra is being processed and will be sent back to Honduras. Some worry about the dangers children like her face on the road back home. Trinidad Lopez has just made contact with his mother, who had not heard from him in a week and was deeply worried.
No llore.
He tells her, "Don't cry, Mama. He'll be back home in his rural Mexican village soon enough," disappointed not to have made it into the U.S. But with needs so great, he and many of his teenage friends will continue to make plans to head north in search of money-making opportunities. Frank Contreras, Al Jazeera, Reynosa, Mexico.